Hey everybody, Jason from GDM Reviews, and today I'm going to show you how to put together and give you my thoughts on the Swing and Slide 7-foot turbo tube slide. We got the yellow version. We already had the swing set put together that you see in this video here, and let's dive into it. Let's start with installation. One of the first things you want to do is lay out all of your pieces. And I actually have one piece together here to show you as an example. This is the top piece, the way that they go together, and you hand tighten all the bolts to start with. I found it kind of hard to find the number of each item, so I'm going to show you how I did that eventually. It's actually not, it's not on the ends, it's on the sides. So if you lift a piece up, you'll see a little indentation right here. And if you look on the back side of the indentation, that's where you're going to see this one is number 3. So when you're putting it together, that's a little helpful tip to help you find which piece you're looking for a little quicker. Some of the holes may not line up. You can see this one is at a pretty big angle here. You really have to wiggle the slide to get them to line up. This one was another one that didn't line up, and wiggling the screw in, I was able to get it to line up. So just have patience. You can use pliers to try to pry them, but you will get them to line up eventually. If you have a stubborn hole that's really not lining up, you can take a pipe wrench and ply really hard, and you can get the holes to line up. You can also take your pipe wrench, do one. Sure.
You can also
do one on each side of the bolt and wiggle it, and sometimes that'll help it go through too. So these bolts are a 1/2 inch ahead, and an easier way to screw them is to use 2. So you can either use a socket and a wrench, or you can use an adapter for your drill and then get a wrench, put one on one side, put one on the other side, and that's much faster than doing them by hand. So these are the tools I used: a power drill with a Phillips head, and a socket adapter for a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch wrench, a couple different size pliers, a pipe wrench that's adjustable for grip. You can also use a vice grip, a shovel to dig out and level the ground, which you may or may not need. There's 2 braces that come with that you have to supply your own wood. So it depends on how your treehouse looks. Yours may look way different than mine, but you attach the brackets to the wood and support to sturdy the slide. I had to build a cross support for my slide up there. You can see it's just a board I put across. And overall, it turned out extremely nice. My kids love it. I am impressed with the final quality. Overall, it took me about 4 hours to put this together. I did struggle a little bit. Some of the holes didn't line up quite perfect just because of the way that it goes together. It's gonna happen. And overall, I would say it is definitely worth buying this though. Have some patience. You'll get it together. It works a lot better if you have a second person with you to help you wiggle and hold things in place. But if you're looking for a slide, definitely consider this one.